Listen to me carefully. Because what I'm about to tell you might shift your entire understanding of the phase you're living right now. If you've been feeling lost, if your life feels confusing, if nothing feels stable, if you feel disconnected from your old world, old people, old dreams, old habits, it is not because you are going backward. It is because you are evolving faster than your reality can adjust. Stay till the end, because this video may explain the exact season your soul is moving through. Before we go deeper, if you want content that speaks to your soul and helps you understand your inner world, subscribe to Inner Divine. This channel exists to guide you through every spiritual transformation. Now, let's go deeper. If you're feeling lost, pause for a moment and listen. Because what you're feeling right now is not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough in disguise. You are not lost. You are transitioning. You're standing in the sacred space between who you were and who you're becoming. And this in-between phase feels like emotional heaviness, mental fog, restlessness, no motivation, disconnect from people, old goals fading, new desires not clear, a strange feeling that something big is coming. This is not confusion. This is alignment. Your soul is silently uninstalling everything that cannot go with you into your next chapter. That's why nothing feels the same. Because you are not the same. You're evolving into a version your future self will be proud of. Breathe. You're not lost. You're transforming. There comes a moment in every spiritual awakening when your old self simply cannot survive anymore. The identity you carried for years. The personality you created to feel safe. The roles you played to make others comfortable. The expectations you forced yourself to meet. All begin to collapse. And suddenly, you don't know who you are anymore. You don't relate to your past. You don't feel connected to your old dreams. You don't fit into the spaces you once tried so hard to belong in. This is not a breakdown. This is evolution. When your old identity dissolves, your new one hasn't fully formed yet. So you stand in the middle. Half transformed. Half shedding. Half awakening. That lost feeling? That emptiness? That strange floating sensation? It is simply the space between who you were and who you are becoming. Your old self is dying because your soul is finally ready to breathe. Confusion is not weakness. Confusion is communication. It means the beliefs you lived with, the goals you chased, the dreams you forced, are becoming too small for your expanding consciousness. You're not losing direction. Your soul is clearing the wrong direction so the right one can appear. You're not confused. You're being redirected. One major spiritual reason you feel so lost is because your vibration is rising faster than your mind can understand. When your inner frequency shifts, your outer world cannot stay the same. You stop enjoying the things that once distracted you. Superficial conversations drain you. Fake connections feel heavy. Crowded spaces overwhelm you. You start craving silence, depth, truth, meaning. You want peace more than comfort. Alignment more than approval. You don't want noise anymore. You want clarity. You don't want drama. You want direction. You don't want temporary people. You want soul-level connection. Your soul begins disconnecting you from habits, routines, and environments that no longer match who you're becoming. It feels like you're losing everything, but you're actually being protected. Protected from anything that would slow down your evolution. This lost feeling is just your system reorganizing itself to hold a higher level of energy. During this phase, Many people naturally fall out of your life. This isn't punishment. It's alignment. Some people simply cannot follow you into the next chapter of your destiny. Their vibration does not match where your soul is heading. So the universe removes them before they limit your growth. Yes, it hurts. But it is necessary. You're not losing people. You're losing misalignment. Every great transformation begins with a pause. A quiet, empty, uncertain, emotionally heavy pause. And this pause is sacred. It's the space where your soul quietly rearranges everything. Your purpose, your identity, your direction, your relationships, your entire future timeline. You feel lost not because you're in darkness, but because your old path has ended, and the new one hasn't appeared yet. This is not the end. It's the in-between. You're not stuck. You're preparing. You're not failing. You're shifting. You're not falling apart. You're being redesigned. You're not done. You're just beginning. At some point on this journey, something begins to shift inside you. The confusion that once felt heavy slowly begins to soften. Your mind starts calming down. Your heart feels lighter. Your breath becomes deeper. Your intuition becomes clearer. You begin to sense a new direction. A guidance that doesn't come from logic, but from the soul. It feels gentle, but powerful. Quiet, but undeniable. You start realizing that everything you lost was never meant to stay. Everything that broke you was shaping you. Everything that confused you was preparing you. Everything that exhausted you was clearing space for something higher. You were never falling apart. You were being rebuilt from the inside out. And that subtle inner shift, that tiny spark of clarity, is the first sign that your breakthrough is coming. There are clear signs your evolution has begun. 1. Your inner voice becomes louder than outside noise. You stop chasing approval. You start chasing truth. 2. You feel a pull towards something higher. Something more meaningful, more aligned, more authentic. 3. Your intuition becomes your compass. You sense the right direction, even before you can explain it. 4. Your energy becomes sacred. You protect your peace. You refuse to entertain low vibrations. 5. You no longer chase. You attract by alignment, not by force. Clarity doesn't come all at once. It returns quietly. One morning, you wake up feeling different. You feel lighter, even without a reason. Your mind becomes calm. Even if the future is unknown. You feel guided, even if the path isn't visible. A strange peace enters your life. A softness. A strength. A new sense of self. You realize, I'm not lost anymore. I'm becoming. This is the stage where your soul takes full control. You stop living as the wounded version of you. You start living as the awakened version. You stop asking, what should I do? And begin asking, what feels aligned? You stop rushing. You start flowing. You stop forcing. You start trusting. Your higher self begins to guide your reality. And when your higher self leads, everything in your life shifts. Your relationships change. Your desires change. Your boundaries change. Your thinking changes. Your energy changes. And slowly, your entire reality upgrades. When you evolve, your purpose becomes clearer. Not all at once, but piece by piece. You begin to understand why certain things had to happen. Why certain people had to leave. Why you had to break. Why you had to question yourself. Why you had to feel lost. Because without losing your old life, you would never have stepped into the life you were destined for. Your purpose was never missing. It was waiting for you to evolve enough to receive it. Now listen carefully. The version of you that is emerging is wiser, stronger, softer, more conscious, more aligned, more powerful. You don't need external approval anymore. You don't need validation. You don't need permission. You have yourself. You have your soul. You have your path. You are not lost. You are transforming. And soon, everything you've been searching for will begin to find you. If this message touched your heart, and if you want more videos that help you understand your soul's journey, subscribe to Inner Divine. Your spiritual awakening has already begun. You don't have to walk it alone. We are here with you every step of the way.